Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Bud and welcome to Photo Yellow Digital. And as you can see, I'm going to be doing another screencast. Sorry, haven't really uploaded a video in a while. But that's beside the point. Today I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel. It's going to be about graphic design for the entry-level sole proprietor. Basically, trying to make a graphic design business just out of yourself. Well, today I'm going to be going over some of the tips that you need to get into graphic design. Even if you're not trying to sell your work, that was a cool hair flip, by the way. Even if you're not trying to sell your work, you're just trying to do graphic design as a hobby, I'm still going to be talking to you guys about just how to get started in this. And yeah, in later tutorials, I'll be talking about actually designing things. But today, I'm basically just going to be covering programs, how you should get started, and if you're like pricing and stuff, what you should charge. So let's get right into the video. As you can see, I'm on my computer right here. Let's go into my browser. These are two great programs. They're free. They're both free for, they're all for Windows, Mac, and Linux, as you can see over here. The first one is Inkscape. This is basically an alternative to my Illustrator down here. It's a really great program. I actually have Inkscape down here on I have it on my computer right now. That's what I used to use before I used Illustrator, and I've noticed that Inkscape is actually very, very close to to Illustrator. So if you're used to using Inkscape, and let's say you upgrade to Illustrator like I did, I was perfectly fine with Illustrator. It was kind of more of an advanced program, but it was still, I could understand it and stuff. So yeah. Next one is GIMP. I think everyone knows about this. It's basically the alternative to Photoshop down here. It does a lot of what Photoshop does. For the beginner graphic designer, these two programs, for $0 you can get really great programs that'll do exactly what you want and a bit more. So I would highly recommend that you guys go download these just to test the waters in graphic design. Because if you guys do not like graphic design, after a little bit, then let's say you've bought, like I bought this Production Premium Adobe CS 5.5, so I got the whole shebang. But if I would have bought that and then decided not to do graphic design, I would have been screwed, because like there's no way that you can back out after buying that, because this is expensive software. So basically all I'm trying to say here is I'd recommend that you guys go download these programs just to test the waters, just to test it out. Alright. So let's move on. So let's say you have these programs on your computer and you don't know how to go about doing graphic design. Well, what I would start with is don't try to jump in and do something crazy. Start with something basic, just designing a basic logo, just designing really anything. Yeah, I would recommend that you just literally go online and look up online ads or something, and this would be for Photoshop. Take images of, let's say, a Ford truck. You take that Ford truck and place it as a background on a Photoshop image, and I'll show you an example of something I've done just when I first started doing graphic design. So I have this online ads. I've got a bunch of stuff in here. Basically, this is the thing that I was talking about. I'll blur out the actual company name, but as you can see, I just literally made this ad. This is the first one I did. As you can see, it's not great, but basically the challenges that you're going to be put into as a graphic designer are lots of creative skills. So when getting into graphic design, you have to make sure that you are creative and that you're confident in your creativity. And so you're always going to be designing different things. I've had people ask for logos that they don't have any idea what they want. They just wanted a kind of a simple, elegant, creative logo. They didn't have any examples or anything, and that's really where your creativity has to show. If there's a place that has, or let's say a company hires you to do a logo, and they have some sort of design or template that they want you to base the logo or design off of, that's a little bit easier to do unless it's a harder design, but oftentimes you'll at least have an idea of what they want, and the bulk of the creativity is done for you. You just have to create it yourself. So I would recommend that you guys just take a look at this. If you guys think that you could do something like this and create this isn't a super strong slogan, carry the whole team, literally. It's a good slogan. It's something I just came up with on the spot. It's not super great, but it does the trick, and this is definitely something that I could probably see as an ad online or this type of thing. Maybe not as like I'd probably put more effort into actually creating the ad, but I could definitely see something this style online. So I'm just going to be going over what to expect for pricing if you're just a beginner graphic designer and you're kind of wanting to start out and yeah, you're just wondering what to charge. I believe the going rate in some places is up to like 80 to like $90 an hour, which is extremely high paying. Now again, if you're doing graphic design, it's not going to be like a salary. It's going to be kind of like it's not going to be if you work whatever. Yeah, you're going to be paid by the hour, but you're not going to be working as many hours necessarily as another place will. You might have a graphic design job that gets you a lot of money, and then you'll be dry for a couple weeks, and then get another one, or even you'll be dry for a couple months, and then you'll get another design. But when you're starting out, I think flat rates are great things to start off with. The first logo I did, which was actually this, it was a little while ago. I charged $50 for a logo. Very basic logo. It all depends what they're asking. I would never give them a price until you know exactly what you're going to be doing, because you might be undercharging or overcharging. So $50 is extremely cheap for a logo, and I wouldn't actually recommend going that low. I just did because I didn't know really the prices. I wouldn't recommend going under $100 unless you really aren't a good graphic designer. Let's say they're just getting you to do tweaks on a logo, or just kind of revamping a logo, then maybe you could charge under $100 if you're beginning. But generally for logos, I would charge $100 or more. But that being said, this is just my personal opinion. I believe that you have to have been kind of testing the waters for a bit and be confident in your skills and know that you can get the job done for the money that they're going to be paying you. So I would highly recommend that you guys go test out your skills online, or not necessarily online, but on your computer. You go download these two amazing programs, GIMP and Inkscape, and I would recommend that you guys go test it out if you want to be a graphic designer. And so yeah, if you guys think that you could, then definitely go and try to get some jobs. Now that's the next thing, trying to find jobs. How I found a job was actually kind of a sloppy, lazy way for me. I didn't really go out and like individually contact different businesses. I literally just went on Kijiji and posted an ad saying want an online design or online ad designed, and I just listed what I do. I didn't list any prices. Never list prices online, because that is an awful habit to get into. Photographers and graphic designers will always say, most I think will say, don't list prices online until you know what you're doing. So anyway, posted an ad on Kijiji, and I got responses, which was surprising. I got responses within a day, but that won't always happen. Now that isn't the best way to do it. The way I would start out doing graphic design if I were you is I would go around and find businesses that maybe need an updated logo, or let's say you see something that you say, I could do better than that. What I would do is I would not contact them. I would see their logo or design and create your own design that looks as good as you can make it, and then approach them with this logo. And it's a lot more professional, a lot more upfront, because if you just come up front and ask them if you can redesign their logo, they're going to be counting on you, and if you can't do it, they're going to be disappointed, and that's bad. A bad reputation. You're creating a bad reputation for yourself. So yeah, I would recommend that for starting out, definitely go see what you can improve on first, and then once you've improved on different things and maybe you have contacts made, you can start to do basically what I did, like go to different companies and ask them if they want a logo designed, or just post an ad like online and just saying like, I design logos. So yeah, logos don't have to be super complicated. I don't really know if I'm going to show you guys the logo, because I don't know if I have permissions from this company to show you, but one of the logos I designed was super simple, but it looks professional, and that's one thing. What I love about having Inkscape and Adobe Illustrator is they always align things perfectly. You can align them like to the edge, and that's very important. Alignment and creative look is super important in graphic design, and if you don't have that creative eye to see what looks good, I would recommend that you really either reconsider graphic design, or if you still really want to do graphic design, that you just practice over and over and over, that you just practice. So basically all I'm trying to say out of this video, I know it's been about 10 minutes now, is basically for an intro, don't do it if you're not fully sure. Make sure you test the waters with these two free programs, Inkscape and GIMP, just to test the waters, and if you feel that that's something you would like to do, maybe buy the Adobe Design Standard, or I bought Production Premium because I wanted After Effects and Premiere Pro and Adobe Audition, so I bought that. But yeah, I would just recommend you guys just test the waters first and don't go crazy with graphic design until you think you're ready. So yeah, I'd just like to thank you guys for watching this introduction video. I know nothing really has happened on the computer. I'm just getting you guys set up for the general feel of these videos. If you guys like and want me to continue on the series, or even give me different things you want me to design for you guys, make sure you comment below. Once again, my name is Bud, this is Photo Yellow Digital, and I thank you guys for watching. I'd also like to give a shout out to my good friend Mark Hildebrandt. If you go to my channel and look at the channel art, he actually designed that for me. I was going to redesign something, but I really didn't have time, and he stepped in and just designed it right for me. I think it looks good. He's a good designer. And yeah, so just going to give him a shout out, put his channel link in the description. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.